Oh, is that gonna do it? Oh, wait, hold on. It's not showing anything. It's I always okay. All right, no more preamble. We're getting straight into this. Here we go. Null. Start of heading. Hold on, I need to actually post this link 1 second. I'll start over in a second. I just need the link so I can post it. All right, Alt Tab. I always forget about Alt Tab. And you guys can't see this, but okay. I need to like do this fast before someone shows up. They're expecting reading Unicode character names, and that's what they're gonna get because I'm gonna get this real fast. I need a link. Hold on. I need to like open Discord to like post this. I'm sorry for like the 30 seconds of preamble before this. I'm gonna get into it like in just a second. I just need an actual second before I actually start. Okay. Hold on, no, that's the wrong channel. Okay, all right, hold on. I'm almost there. We'll be good. We'll be good like right now. Okay, yes, we can start. Here we go. Null. Start of heading. Start of text. End of text. End of transmission. Enquiry. Acknowledge. Bell. No, sorry, it's called alert. I'm going by the alias name that's right here. Backspace. Character tabulation. End of line. Line tabulation. Form feed. Carriage return. Locking shift 1. Locking shift 0. Data link escape. Device control 1. Device control 2. Device control 3. Device control 4. Negative acknowledge. Synchronous idle. End of transmission block. Cancel. My gosh. End of medium. Substitute. Escape. File separator. Group separator. Record separator. Unit separator. Space. Exclamation mark. Quotation mark. Number sign. Dollar sign. Percent sign. Ampersand. Apostrophe. Left parenthesis. Right parenthesis. Asterisk. Plus sign. Comma. Hyphen minus. Full stop. Solidus. Digit 1, digit 0, digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, digit 4, digit 5, digit 6, digit 7, digit 8, digit 9, colon, semicolon, less than sign, equals sign, greater than sign, question mark. Commercial at, Latin capital letter A, Latin capital letter B, Latin capital letter C, Latin capital letter D, Latin capital letter E, Latin capital letter F, Latin capital letter G, Latin capital letter H, Latin capital letter I, Latin capital letter J, Latin capital letter K, Latin capital letter L, Latin capital letter M, Latin capital letter N, Latin capital letter O, Latin capital letter P, Latin capital letter Q, Latin capital letter R, Latin capital letter S, Latin capital letter T, Latin capital letter U, Latin capital letter V, Latin capital letter W, Latin capital letter X, Latin capital letter Y, Latin capital letter Z, square bracket, left square bracket, reverse solidus, right square bracket, circumflex accent, low line, grave accent, Latin small letter A, Latin small letter B, Latin small letter C, Latin small letter D, Latin small letter E, Latin small letter F, Latin small letter G, Latin small letter H, Latin small letter I, Latin small letter J, Latin small letter K, Latin small letter L, Latin small letter M, Latin small letter N, Latin small letter O, Latin small letter P, Latin small letter Q, Latin small letter R, Latin small letter S, Latin small letter T, Latin small letter U, Latin small letter V, Latin small letter W, Latin small letter X, Latin small letter Y, Latin small letter Z, left curly bracket, vertical line, right curly bracket, tilde, delete. Okay, that's the teaser. That's the first thing. I'm gonna check chat to see if anyone said anything. No one said anything. Okay, 4 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take a while. Padding character. High octet preset. I still have no idea what a figment is. Break permitted here. No break here. Index. Next line. Start of selected area. End of selected area. Character tabulation set. Character tabulation set with justification. Line tabulation set. Partial line down. Partial line backward. Reverse index. Single shift 2. Single shift 3. Device control string. Private use 1. Private use 2. Set transmit state. Cancel character. Message waiting. Start of guarded area. End of guarded area. Start of string. Single graphic character introducer. Single character introducer. Control sequence introducer. String terminator. Operating system command. Privacy message. Application program command. No break space. Inverted exclamation mark. Cent sign. Pound sign. Currency sign. Yen sign. Broken bar. Section sign. Diaresis. Copyright sign. Feminine ordinal indicator. Left pointing double angle quotation mark. Not sign. Soft hyphen. Registered sign. Macaron. Degree sign. Plus minus sign. Superscript 2. Superscript 3. Acute accent. Micro sign. Pilcrow sign. Middle dot. Sedia. Superscript 1. Masculine ordinal indicator. I keep on having to double check myself. It really says ordinal. Right pointing double angle quotation mark. Vulgar fraction 1/4. Vulgar fraction 1/2. Vulgar fraction 3/4. Inverted question mark. Latin capital letter A with grave. Latin capital letter A with acute. Latin capital letter A with circumflex. Latin capital letter A with tilde. Latin capital letter A with diaresis. Latin capital letter A with ring above. Latin capital letter AE. Latin capital letter C with Cydia. Latin capital letter E with grave. Latin capital letter E with acute. Latin capital letter E with circumflex. Latin capital letter E with diaresis. Latin capital letter I with grave. Latin capital letter I with acute. Latin capital letter I with circumflex. Latin capital letter I with diaresis. Latin capital letter Ev. Latin capital letter N with tilde. Latin capital letter O with grave. Latin capital letter O with acute. Latin capital letter O with circumflex. Latin capital letter O with tilde. Latin capital letter O with diaresis. Let me double check with OBS, like if I'm... Yeah, desktop audio is turned on all the way. Okay. Multiplication sign. Latin capital letter O with stroke. Latin capital letter U with grave. Latin capital letter U with acute. Latin capital letter U with circumflex. Latin capital letter U with diaresis. Latin capital letter Y with acute. Latin capital letter thorn. Latin small letter sharp S. Latin small letter A with grave. Latin small letter A with acute. Latin small letter A with circumflex. Latin small letter A with tilde. Latin small letter A with diaresis. Latin small letter A with ring above. Latin small letter AE. Latin small letter C with Cydia. Latin small letter E with grave. Latin small letter E with acute. Latin small letter E with circumflex. Latin small letter E with diaresis. Latin small letter I with grave. Latin small letter I with acute. Latin small letter I with circumflex. Latin small letter I with diaresis. Latin small letter Ed. Latin small letter N with tilde. Latin small letter O with grave. Latin small letter O with acute. Latin small letter O with circumflex. Latin small letter O with tilde. Latin small letter O with diaresis. Division sign. Latin small letter O with stroke. Latin small letter U with grave. Latin small letter U with acute. Latin small letter U with circumflex. Latin small letter U with diaresis. Latin small letter Y with acute. Latin small letter thorn. Latin small letter Y with diaresis. All right, I'm gonna check chat. I'm only gonna check chat between blocks. That's gonna be my policy. Hold on. Yeah, I just want to like double check. Okay, we have one concurrent and no messages yet. Okay. We keep going. Latin small letter A with macron. Latin small letter A with macron. Sorry, I meant to say Latin capital letter A with macron. Latin small letter A with macron. Latin capital letter A with brev. Latin small letter A with brev. Latin capital letter A with ogonek. Latin small letter A with ogonek. Latin capital letter C with acute. Latin small letter C with acute. Latin capital letter C with circumflex. Latin small letter C with circumflex. Latin capital letter C with dot above. Latin small letter C with dot above. Latin capital letter C with Karen. Latin small letter C with Karen. Latin capital letter D with Karen. Latin small letter D with Karen. Latin capital letter D with stroke. Latin small letter D with stroke. Latin capital letter E with macron. Latin small letter E with macron. Latin capital letter E with brev. Latin small letter E with brev. Latin capital letter E with dot above. Latin small letter E with dot above. Latin capital letter E with ogonek. Latin small letter E with ogonek. Latin capital letter E with Karen. Latin small letter E with Karen. Latin capital letter G with circumflex. Latin small letter G with circumflex. Latin capital letter G with brev. Latin small letter G with brev. Latin capital letter G with dot above. Latin small letter G with dot above. Latin capital letter G with sedia. Latin... What the heck? What the heck? I never noticed that. Latin small letter G with sedia. Latin capital letter H with circumflex. Latin small letter H with circumflex. Latin capital letter H with stroke. Latin small letter H with stroke. Latin capital letter I with tilde. Latin small letter I with tilde. Latin capital letter I with macron. Latin small letter I with macron. Latin capital letter I with brev. Latin small letter I with brev. Latin capital letter I with ogonek. Latin small letter I with ogonek. Latin capital letter I with dot above. Latin small letter dotless I. Latin capital ligature IJ. Latin small ligature IJ. Latin capital letter J with circumflex. Latin small letter J with circumflex. Latin capital letter K with sedia. Latin small letter K with sedia. Latin small letter kra. Latin capital letter L with acute. Latin small letter L with acute. Latin capital letter L with sedia. Latin small letter L with sedia. Latin capital letter L with Karen. Latin small letter L with Karen. What the heck? I didn't know Karens did that. Latin capital letter L with middle dot. Latin small letter L with middle dot. Latin capital letter L with stroke. Latin small letter L with stroke. Latin capital letter N with acute. Latin small letter N with acute. Latin capital letter N with sedia. Latin small letter N with sedia. Latin capital letter N with Karen. Latin small letter N with Karen. Latin small letter N preceded by apostrophe. Latin capital letter ang. Latin small letter ang. Latin capital letter O with macron. Latin small letter O with macron. Latin capital letter O with brev. Latin small letter O with brev. Latin capital letter O with double acute. Latin small letter O with double acute. Latin capital ligature OE. Latin small ligature OE. Latin capital letter R with acute. Latin small letter R with acute. Latin capital letter R with sedia. Latin small letter R with sedia. Latin capital letter R with Karen. Latin small letter R with Karen. Latin capital letter S with acute. Latin small letter S with acute. Latin capital letter S with circumflex. Latin small letter S with circumflex. Latin capital letter S with sedia. Latin small letter S with sedia. Latin capital letter S with Karen. Latin small letter S with Karen. Latin capital letter T with sedia. Latin small letter T with sedia. Latin capital letter T with Karen. Latin small letter T with Karen. Latin capital letter T with stroke. Latin small letter T with stroke. Latin capital letter U with tilde. Latin small letter U with tilde. Latin capital letter U with macron. Latin small letter U with macron. Latin capital letter U with brev. Latin small letter U with brev. Latin capital letter U with ring above. Latin small letter U with ring above. Latin capital letter U with double acute. Latin small letter U with double acute. Latin capital letter U with ogonek. Latin small letter U with ogonek. Latin capital letter W with circumflex. Latin small letter W with circumflex. Latin capital letter Y with circumflex. Latin small letter Y with circumflex. Latin capital letter Y with diaeresis. Latin capital letter Z with acute. Latin small letter Z with acute. Latin capital letter Z with dot above. Latin small letter Z with dot above. Latin capital letter Z with Karen. Latin small letter Z with Karen. Latin small letter long S. Let's see. Okay. Let's keep going. Latin small letter B with stroke. Latin small letter B with hook. Oh, sorry. Latin capital letter B with hook. Latin capital letter B with top bar. Latin small letter B with top bar. Latin capital letter tone 6. Latin small letter tone 6. Latin capital letter open O. Latin capital letter C with hook. Latin small letter C with hook. Latin capital letter African D. Latin capital letter D with hook. Latin capital letter D with top bar. Latin small letter D with top bar. Latin small letter turned delta. Latin capital letter reversed E. Latin capital letter schwa. Latin capital letter open E. Latin capital letter F with hook. Latin small letter F with hook. Latin capital letter G with hook. Latin capital letter gamma. Latin small letter HV. Latin capital letter iota. Latin capital letter I with stroke. Latin capital letter K with hook. Latin small letter K with hook. Latin capital letter L with bar. Latin small letter lambda with stroke. Latin capital letter turned M. Latin capital letter N with left hook. Latin small letter N with long right leg. Latin capital letter O with middle tilde. Latin capital letter O with horn. Latin small letter O with horn. Latin capital letter OI. Latin small letter OI. Latin capital letter P with hook. Latin small letter P with hook. Latin letter YR. Latin capital letter tone 2. Latin small letter tone 2. Latin capital letter esh. Latin reversed letter esh. Loop. Latin small letter T with palatal hook. Latin capital letter T with hook. Latin small letter T with hook. Latin capital letter T with retroflex hook. Latin capital letter U with horn. Latin small letter U with horn. Latin letter upsilon. Latin capital letter upsilon. Latin capital letter V with hook. Latin capital letter Y with hook. Latin small letter Y with hook. Latin capital letter Z with stroke. Latin small letter Z with stroke. Latin capital letter edge. Latin capital letter edge reversed. Latin small letter edge reversed. Latin small letter edge with tail. Latin letter 2 with stroke. Latin capital letter tone 5. Latin small letter tone 5. Latin letter inverted glottal stop with stroke. Latin letter win. Latin letter dental click. Latin letter lateral click. Latin letter alveolar click. Latin letter retroflex click. Latin capital letter DZ with Karen. Latin capital letter D with small letter Z with Karen. Latin small letter DZ with Karen. Latin capital letter LJ. Latin capital letter L with small letter J. Latin small letter LJ. Latin capital letter NJ. Latin capital letter N with small letter J. Latin capital letter NJ. Latin capital letter A with Karen. Latin small letter A with Karen. Latin capital letter I with Karen. Latin small letter I with Karen. Latin capital letter O with Karen. Latin small letter O with Karen. Latin capital letter U with Karen. Latin small letter U with Karen. Latin capital letter U with diaeresis and macron. Latin small letter U with diaeresis and macron. Latin small letter U with diaeresis and acute. Latin small letter U with diaeresis and acute. Latin capital letter U with diaeresis and Karen. Latin small letter U with diaeresis and Karen. Latin capital letter U with diaeresis and grave. Latin small letter U with diaeresis and grave. Latin small letter turned E. Latin capital letter A with diaeresis and macron. Latin small letter A with diaeresis and macron. Latin capital letter A with dot above and macron. Latin small letter A with dot above and macron. Latin capital letter AE with macron. Latin small letter AE with macron. Latin capital letter G with stroke. Latin small letter G with stroke. Latin capital letter G with Karen. Latin small letter G with Karen. Latin capital letter K with Karen. Latin small letter K with Karen. Latin capital letter O with Ogonek. Latin small letter O with Ogonek. Latin capital letter O with Ogonek and macron. Latin small letter O with Ogonek and macron. Latin capital letter edge with macron. Latin small letter edge with macron. Where did we leave off? I lost my place. right here. Latin small letter J with Karen. Latin capital letter DZ. Latin capital letter D with small letter Z. Latin small letter DZ. Latin capital letter G with cute. Latin small letter G with acute. Latin capital letter where. Latin capital letter win. Latin capital letter N with grave. Latin small letter N with grave. Latin capital letter A with ring above and acute. Latin small letter A with ring above and acute. Latin capital letter AE with acute. Latin small letter AE with acute. Latin capital letter O with stroke and acute. Latin small letter O with stroke and acute. Latin capital letter A with double grave. Latin small letter A with double grave. Latin capital letter A with inverted brev. Latin small letter A with inverted brev. Latin capital letter E with double grave. Latin small letter E with double grave. Latin capital letter E with inverted brev. Latin small letter E with inverted brev. Latin capital letter I with a double grave. Latin small letter I with double grave. Latin capital letter I with inverted brev. Latin small letter I with inverted brev. Latin capital letter O with double grave. Latin small letter O with double grave. Latin capital letter O with inverted brev. Latin small letter O with inverted brev. Latin capital letter R with double grave. Latin small letter R with double grave. Latin capital letter R with inverted brev. Latin small letter R with inverted brev. Latin capital letter U with double grave. Latin capital letter U with double grave. Oh my gosh. Latin capital letter U with double grave. Latin small letter U with double grave. Latin capital letter U with inverted brev. Latin small letter U with inverted brev. Latin capital letter S with comma below. Latin small letter S with comma below. Latin capital letter T with comma below. Latin small letter T with comma below. Latin capital letter Yoch. Latin small letter Yoch. Latin capital letter H with Karen. Latin small letter H with Karen. Latin capital letter N with long right leg. Latin capital letter D with curl. Latin capital letter OU. Latin small letter OU. Latin capital letter Z with hook. Latin small letter Z with hook. Latin capital letter A with dot above. Latin small letter A with dot above. Latin capital letter E with sedia. Latin small letter E with sedia. Latin capital letter O with diaeresis and macron. Latin small letter E O with diaeresis and macron. Latin capital letter O with tilde and macron. Latin small letter O with tilde and macron. Latin capital letter O with dot above. Latin small letter O with dot above. Latin capital letter O with dot above and macron. Latin small letter O with dot above and macron. Latin capital letter Y with macron. Latin small letter Y with macron. Latin small letter L with curl. Latin small letter N with curl. Latin small letter T with curl. Latin small letter dotless J. Latin small letter DB digraph. Latin small letter QP digraph. Latin capital letter A with stroke. Latin capital letter C with stroke. Latin small letter C with stroke. Latin capital letter L with bar. Latin capital letter T with diagonal stroke. Latin capital letter S with swashtail. Latin small letter Z with swashtail. Latin capital letter glottal stop. Latin small letter glottal stop. Latin capital letter B with stroke. Latin capital letter U bar. Latin capital letter turned V. Latin capital letter E with stroke. Latin small letter E with stroke. Latin capital letter J with stroke. Latin small letter J with stroke. Latin capital letter small q with hooktail. Latin small letter q with hooktail. Latin capital letter R with stroke. Latin small letter R with stroke. Latin capital letter Y with stroke. Latin small letter Y with stroke. And we move on. Oh, we do move on. Latin small letter turned A. Latin small letter alpha. Latin small letter turned alpha. Latin small letter B with hook. Latin small letter open O. Latin small letter C with curl, Latin small letter D with tail, Latin small letter D with hook, Latin small letter reversed E, Latin small letter schwa, Latin small letter schwa with hook, Latin small letter open E, Latin small letter reversed open E, Latin small letter reversed open E with hook, Latin small letter closed reversed open E, Latin small letter dotless J with stroke, Latin small letter G with hook, Latin small letter script G, Latin letter small capital G, Latin small letter gamma, Latin small letter ram's horn, Latin small letter turned H, Latin small letter H with hook, Latin small letter hang with hook, Latin small letter I with stroke, Latin small letter iota, Latin small letter I, Latin letter small capital I, Latin small letter L with middle tilde, Latin small letter L with belt, Latin small letter L with retroflex hook, Latin small letter leg, Latin small letter turned M, Latin small letter turned M with long leg, Latin small letter M with hook, Latin small letter N with left hook, Latin small letter N with retroflex hook, Latin letter small capital N, Latin small letter barred O, Latin small letter capital OE, Latin letter small capital OE, Latin small letter closed omega, Latin small letter phi, Latin small letter turned R, Latin small letter turned R with long leg, Latin small letter turned R with hook, Latin small letter R with long leg, Latin small letter R with tail, Latin small letter R with fish hook, Latin small letter reversed R with fish hook, Latin letter small capital R, Latin letter small capital inverted R, Latin small letter S with hook, Latin small letter esh, Latin small letter dotless J with stroke and hook, Latin small letter squat reversed esh, Latin small letter esh with curl, Latin small letter turned T, Latin small letter T with retroflex hook, Latin small letter U bar, Latin small letter upsilon, Latin small letter V with hook, Latin small letter turned V, Latin small letter turned W, Latin small letter turned Y, Latin letter small capital Y, Latin small letter Z with retroflex hook, Latin small letter Z with curl, Latin small letter edge, Latin small letter edge with curl, Latin letter glottal stop, which why are there two of them? Latin letter pharyngeal voiced fricative, Latin letter inverted glottal stop, Latin letter Latin letter stretched C, Latin letter bilabial click, Latin letter small capital B, Latin small letter closed open E, Latin letter small capital G with hook, Latin letter small capital H, Latin small letter J with crossed tail, Latin small letter turned K, Latin letter small capital L, small capitals always get me, Latin small letter Q with hook, Latin letter glottal stop with stroke, Latin letter reversed glottal stop with stroke, Latin small letter DZ digraph, Latin small letter dej digraph, Latin small letter DZ digraph with curl, Latin small letter TS digraph, Latin small letter tesh digraph, Latin small letter TC digraph with curl, Latin small letter fang digraph, one of the best, Latin small letter LS digraph, Latin small letter LZ digraph, Latin letter bilabial percussive, Latin letter bidental percussive, Latin small letter turned H with fishhook. Latin small letter turned H with fishhook and tail. And at last, we've reached modifier letters. How is one person still watching this? Modifier letter small h. Modifier letter small h with hook. Modifier letter small j. Modifier letter small r. Modifier letter small turned r. Latin letter oh, I had them the wrong way around. Oh well, we keep going with that in mind. Latin letter small turned r. Latin letter small turned r with hook. Oh my gosh, I'm starting over with this because I've been messing up so much. Modifier letter small h. Modifier letter small h with hook. Modifier letter small j. Modifier letter small r. Modifier letter small turned r. Modifier letter small turned r with hook. Modifier letter small capital inverted r. Modifier letter small w. Modifier letter small y. Modifier letter prime. Modifier letter double prime. Modifier letter turned comma. Modifier letter apostrophe. Modifier letter reversed comma. Modifier letter right half ring. Modifier letter left half ring. Modifier letter glottal stop. Modifier letter reversed glottal stop. Modifier letter left arrowhead. Modifier letter right arrowhead. Wait, do these render? Yeah, they do. Modifier letter up arrowhead. Modifier letter down arrowhead. Modifier letter circumflex accent. Modifier... Oh. Karen. Modifier letter vertical line. Modifier letter macron. Modifier letter acute accent. Modifier letter grave accent. Modifier letter low vertical line. Modifier letter low macron. Modifier letter low grave accent. Modifier letter low acute accent. Modifier letter triangular colon. Modifier letter half triangular colon. Modifier letter centered right half ring. Modifier letter centered left half ring. Modifier letter up tack. Modifier letter down tack. Modifier letter plus sign. Modifier letter minus sign. Brev. Dot above. Ring above. Ogonek. Small tilde. A double acute accent. Modifier letter rhotic hook. Modifier letter cross. Modifier letter small gamma. Modifier letter small l. Modifier letter small s. Modifier letter small x. Modifier letter small reversed glottal stop. Modifier letter extra high tone bar. Modifier letter high tone bar. Modifier letter mid tone bar. Modifier letter low tone bar. Modifier letter extra low tone bar. Modifier letter yin departing tone mark. Modifier letter yang departing tone mark. Modifier letter voicing. Modifier letter unaspirated. Modifier letter double apostrophe. Modifier letter low down arrowhead. Modifier letter low up arrowhead. Modifier letter low left arrowhead. Modifier letter low right arrowhead. Modifier letter low ring. Modifier letter modifier letter middle grave accent. Modifier letter middle grave double grave accent. Modifier letter middle double acute accent. Modifier letter low tilde. Modifier letter raised colon. Modifier letter begin high tone. Modifier letter end high tone. Modifier letter begin low tone. Modifier letter end low tone. Modifier letter shelf. Modifier letter open shelf. Modifier letter low... Oh my god. Modifier letter low left arrow. And at last, we made it to combining diacritical marks and Greek as Coptic as Unicode. Combining grave accent, combining acute accent, combining circumflex accent, combining tilde, combining macron, combining... combining overline, combining brev, combining dot above, combining diaeresis, combining hook above, combining ring above, combining double acute accent, combining Karen, combining vertical line above, combining double vertical line above, combining double grave accent. How do I pronounce that? Combining Candrabindu, combining inverted brev, combining turned comma above, combining comma above, combining reversed comma above, combining comma above right. Combining grave accent below, combining acute accent below, combining left tack below, combining right tack below, combining left angle above, combining horn, combining left half ring below, combining up tack below, combining down tack below, combining plus sign below, combining minus sign below, combining palatalized hook below, combining retroflex hook below, combining dot below, combining diaeresis below, combining ring below, combining comma below, combining sedia, combining ogonek, combining vertical line below, combining bridge below, combining inverted double arch below, combining Karen below, combining circumflex accent below, combining brev below, combining inverted brev below, combining tilde below, combining macron below, combining low line, combining double low line, combining tilde overlay, combining short stroke overlay, combining long stroke overlay, combining short solidus overlay, combining long solidus overlay, combining right half ring below, combining inverted bridge below, combining square below, combining oh my gosh, what am I getting myself into? Combining homothetic below, combining almost equal to above, combining left right arrow below, combining upwards arrow, combining grapheme joiner, combining grave tone mark, combining acute tone mark, combining Greek perispomeny, combining Greek coronis, combining Greek dialytica tonos, combining Greek what am I getting myself into? Combining Greek epogegrameny, combining bridge below, combining equal sign below, combining double vertical line below, combining left angle below, combining not tilde above, combining homothetic above, combining no, hold on, I already did those. It's a mess. It's been a mess. I might have missed some in here just because of the way the grid is not shown. Combining double ring below, combining zigzag above, combining double brev below, combining double brev, combining double macron, combining double macron below. Just want to double check I did all these. Yep, pretty sure I did those. Combining right arrowhead above. Did I do these? Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'll start over here. Combining right arrowhead above, combining left half ring above, combining fermata, combining X below, combining left arrowhead below, combining right arrowhead below, combining right arrowhead and up arrowhead below, combining right half ring above, combining dot above right, combining asterisk below, combining double ring below, combining zigzag above, combining double brev below, combining double brev, combining double macron, combining double macron below. Okay. Final line. combining double tilde, combining double inverted brev, combining double rightwards arrow below, combining Latin small letter a, combining Latin small letter e, combining Latin small letter I, combining Latin small letter o, combining Latin small letter u, combining Latin small letter c, combining Latin small letter d, combining Latin small letter h, combining Latin small letter m, combining Latin small letter r, combining Latin small letter t, combining Latin small letter v, combining Latin small letter x. At last, oh my gosh. This won't actually take years. I'm actually going to specifically be skipping stuff like the long ass CJK blocks where it's just like I don't want to just read off CJK unified ideograph and then a number that slowly increments. I'm going to be skipping those because like what's the point? I think like doing those, it's like, okay. But hey, we're making good progress here. We're at 40 minutes in and this is going to take a while, but I'm here for it. This is part 1. Greek capital letter heta. Greek small letter heta. Greek capital letter archaic sampi. I'm going to apologize for all the pronunciation here. I do not have time to look up every single one. Combining oh my gosh. Greek small letter archaic sampi. Greek numeral sign. Greek lower numeral sign. Greek capital letter Pamphylia digamma. Greek small letter Pompilian digamma. Greek ipogrameni. Greek small reversed lunate sigma symbol. Greek small dotted lunate sigma symbol. Greek small reversed dotted lunate sigma symbol. Greek question mark. Greek capital letter yod. Greek tonos. Greek dialectica tonos. Greek capital letter alpha with tonos. Greek anoteleia. Greek capital letter epsilon with tonos. Greek capital letter eta with tonos. Greek capital letter iota with tonos. Greek capital letter omicron with tonos. Greek capital letter upsilon with tonos. Greek capital letter omega with tonos. Greek small letter iota with dialectica and tonos. Greek capital letter alpha. Greek capital letter beta. Greek capital letter gamma. Greek capital letter delta. Greek capital letter epsilon. Greek capital letter zeta. Greek capital letter eta. Greek capital letter theta. Greek capital letter iota. Greek capital letter kappa. Greek capital letter lambda. Greek capital letter mu. Greek capital letter nu. Greek capital letter xi. Greek capital letter omicron. Greek capital letter p. Greek capital letter rho. Greek capital letter sigma. Greek capital letter tau. Greek capital letter upsilon. Greek capital letter phi. Greek capital letter chi. Greek capital letter psi. Greek capital letter omega. Greek capital letter iota with dialectica. Greek capital letter upsilon with dialectica. Greek small letter alpha with tonos. Greek small letter epsilon with tonos. Greek small letter eta with tonos. Greek small letter iota with tonos. Greek small letter upsilon with dialectica and tonos. Greek small letter alpha. Greek small letter beta. Greek small letter gamma. Greek small letter delta. Greek small letter epsilon. Greek small letter zeta. Greek small letter eta. I'm not going to do that for the whole thing. Greek small letter theta. Greek small letter iota. Greek small letter kappa. Greek small letter lambda. Greek small letter mu. Greek small letter nu. Greek small letter xi. Greek small letter omicron. Greek small letter p. Greek small letter rho. Greek small letter final sigma. Greek small letter sigma. Greek small letter tau. Greek small letter upsilon. Greek small letter phi. Greek small letter chi. Greek small letter psi. Greek small letter omega. Greek small letter iota with dialytica. Greek small letter upsilon with dialytica. Greek small letter omicron with tonos. Greek small letter upsilon with tonos. Greek small letter omega with tonos. Greek small letter chi symbol. Greek beta symbol. Greek theta symbol. Greek upsilon with hook symbol. Greek upsilon with acute and hook symbol. Greek upsilon with diuresis and hook symbol. Greek phi symbol. What the heck? That's really funny. There are 3 phis in Unicode, at least. Not counting the fonts. Like, hold on. Oh, yeah. And these have like a decomposition mapping. This is the real one, and then over here, I'm curious with this phi. Yeah, this phi doesn't have because it's a Latin letter, not a Greek letter. Interesting. You learn things every day. Greek pi symbol. Greek chi symbol. Greek archaic kopa symbol. Greek small letter archaic kopa. Greek small letter stigma. Greek letter stigma. Greek small letter stigma. Greek letter digamma. Greek small letter digamma. Greek letter kopa. Greek small letter kopa. Greek letter sampi. Greek small letter sampi. Greek Coptic capital letter she. Coptic small letter she. Coptic final letter fe. Coptic small letter fe. Coptic capital letter K. Coptic small letter K. Coptic capital letter hori. Coptic small letter hori. Coptic capital letter Gangia. Coptic small letter Gangia. Coptic capital letter Shema. Coptic small letter Shema. Coptic capital letter De. Coptic small letter De. Greek kappa symbol. Greek rho symbol. Greek lunate sigma symbol. Greek letter yod. Greek capital theta symbol. Greek lunate epsilon symbol. Greek reversed lunate epsilon symbol. Greek capital letter sho. Greek small letter sho. Greek capital lunate sigma symbol. Greek capital letter san. Greek small letter san. Greek rho with stroke symbol. Greek capital reversed lunate sigma symbol. Greek capital dotted lunate sigma symbol. Greek capital reversed dotted lunate sigma symbol, and then it's just Cyrillic. Okay, so I can chill. I can just chill. Check and chat again. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. All right, let's keep going. Cyrillic capital letter IE with grave. Alright, sorry, not IE. Yeah. Gosh, I'm losing my voice. Cyrillic capital letter io. Or I should say yo or something, probably. Cyrillic capital letter ye. Cyrillic capital letter ye. Cyrillic capital letter Ukrainian ye. Cyrillic capital letter z. Cyrillic capital letter Belarusian Ukrainian e. Cyrillic capital letter y. Cyrillic capital letter j. Cyrillic capital letter lye. Oje? I don't know. Cyrillic capital letter nj. Cyrillic capital letter che. I know how to pronounce none of these. I don't have time to look it up. Cyrillic capital letter kie. Cyrillic capital letter I with grave. Cyrillic capital letter short u. Short u. Cyrillic capital letter z. Cyrillic capital letter a. Cyrillic capital letter b. Cyrillic capital letter v. Cyrillic capital letter g. Cyrillic capital letter d. Cyrillic capital letter ye. Cyrillic capital letter j. Cyrillic capital letter z. Cyrillic capital letter e. Cyrillic capital letter short e. Cyrillic capital letter ka. Cyrillic capital letter L. Cyrillic capital letter M. Cyrillic capital letter N. Cyrillic capital letter O. Cyrillic capital letter P. Cyrillic capital letter er, Cyrillic capital letter es, Cyrillic capital letter te, Cyrillic capital letter u, Cyrillic capital letter if, Cyrillic capital letter ha, Cyrillic capital letter tse, Cyrillic capital letter che, Cyrillic capital letter sha, Cyrillic capital letter sha, or I watched a video on how that's pronounced once, but I forgot it. Cyrillic capital letter hard sign, Cyrillic capital letter yeru, Cyrillic capital letter soft sign, Cyrillic capital letter e, Cyrillic capital letter u, Cyrillic capital letter ya. Cyrillic small letter a, Cyrillic small letter b, Cyrillic small letter v, v. Oh right, v. Cyrillic small letter g, Cyrillic small letter d, Cyrillic small letter e, Cyrillic small letter j, Cyrillic small letter z, Cyrillic small letter e, Cyrillic small letter short e, Cyrillic small letter k, Cyrillic small letter l, Cyrillic small letter m, Cyrillic small letter n, Cyrillic small letter o, Cyrillic small letter p, Cyrillic small letter r, Cyrillic small letter s, Cyrillic small letter d, Cyrillic small letter u, Cyrillic small letter f, Cyrillic small letter ha, Cyrillic small letter tse, Cyrillic small letter che, Cyrillic small letter sha, Cyrillic small letter sha, Cyrillic small letter hard sign, Cyrillic small letter yeru, Cyrillic small letter soft sign, Cyrillic small letter e, Cyrillic small letter u, Cyrillic small letter ya. Oh my god, it keeps going. Cyrillic small letter e with grave, Cyrillic small letter yo, Cyrillic small letter j, Cyrillic small letter g, Cyrillic really? Cyrillic small letter Ukrainian e, Cyrillic small letter j, Cyrillic small letter Belaruso-Ukrainian e, Cyrillic small letter y, Cyrillic small letter ye, Cyrillic small letter lj, Cyrillic small letter nj, Cyrillic small letter che, Cyrillic small letter kie, Cyrillic small letter e with grave, Cyrillic small letter short u, Cyrillic small letter j, Cyrillic capital letter omega, Cyrillic small letter omega, Cyrillic capital letter yod, Cyrillic small letter yod, Cyrillic capital letter yotified e, Cyrillic small letter yotified e, Cyrillic capital letter little use, Cyrillic small letter little use, Cyrillic capital letter yotified little use, Cyrillic small letter yotified little use, Cyrillic capital letter big use, Cyrillic small letter big use, Cyrillic capital letter big yotified big use, yotified big use, Cyrillic small letter yotified big use, Cyrillic capital letter xi, Cyrillic small letter xi, Cyrillic small letter psi, Cyrillic capital letter psi, Cyrillic small letter psi, Cyrillic capital letter theta, Cyrillic small letter theta, Cyrillic capital letter ijisa, Cyrillic small letter ijisa, Cyrillic capital letter ijisa with double grave accent. Cyrillic small letter ijisa with double grave accent. Cyrillic capital letter uk, Cyrillic small letter uk, Cyrillic capital letter round omega, Cyrillic small letter round omega, Cyrillic capital letter omega with titlo, Cyrillic small letter omega with titlo, Cyrillic capital letter ot, Cyrillic small letter ot, sorry that was capital, Cyrillic capital letter kopa, Cyrillic small letter kopa, Cyrillic thousand sign, combining Cyrillic titlo, combining Cyrillic palatalization, combining Cyrillic dacia pneumata. Oh my gosh, combining Cyrillic psili pneumata, combining Cyrillic pokritie, combining Cyrillic 100,000 sign, combining Cyrillic million sign, Cyrillic capital letter short e with tail, Cyrillic small letter short e with tail, Cyrillic small letter semi-soft sign, Cyrillic small letter semi-soft sign, Cyrillic capital letter air with tick, Cyrillic small letter air with tick, Cyrillic capital letter g with upturn, Cyrillic small letter g with upturn. Cyrillic capital letter G with stroke. Cyrillic small letter G with stroke. Cyrillic capital letter G with middle hook. Cyrillic small letter G with middle hook. Cyrillic capital letter J with descender. Cyrillic small letter J with descender. Cyrillic capital letter Z with descender. Cyrillic small letter Z with descender. Cyrillic capital letter Ga with descender. Cyrillic small letter Ga with descender. Sorry about that. Cyrillic capital letter Ga with vertical stroke. Cyrillic small letter Ga with vertical stroke. Cyrillic capital letter Ga with stroke. Cyrillic small letter Ga with stroke. Cyrillic capital letter Bashkirka. Cyrillic small letter Bashkirka. Cyrillic capital letter in with descender. Cyrillic small letter in with descender. Cyrillic capital ligature in here. Cyrillic small ligature in here. Cyrillic capital letter B with middle hook. Cyrillic small letter B with middle hook. Cyrillic capital letter Abkhazian Ka. Ha. Cyrillic small letter Abkhazian Ha. Cyrillic capital letter ace with descender. Cyrillic small letter ace with descender. Cyrillic capital letter D with descender. Cyrillic small letter D with descender. Cyrillic capital letter straight U. Cyrillic small letter straight U. Cyrillic capital letter straight U with stroke. Cyrillic small letter straight U with stroke. Cyrillic capital letter Ha with descender. Cyrillic small letter Ha with descender. Cyrillic capital letter capital ligature Tetse. Cyrillic small ligature Tetse. Cyrillic capital letter J with descender. Cyrillic small letter J with descender. Cyrillic capital letter J with vertical stroke. Cyrillic small letter J with vertical stroke. Cyrillic capital letter Sha. Cyrillic small letter Sha. Cyrillic capital letter Abkhazian J. Cyrillic small letter Abkhazian J. Cyrillic capital letter Abkhazian J with descender. Cyrillic small letter Abkhazian J with descender. Cyrillic letter Bolochka. Cyrillic capital letter J with brev. Cyrillic small letter J with brev. Cyrillic capital letter Ga with hook. Cyrillic small letter Ga with hook. Cyrillic capital letter L with tail. Cyrillic small letter L with tail. Cyrillic capital letter N with hook. Cyrillic small letter N with hook. Cyrillic capital letter N with tail. Cyrillic small letter N with tail. Cyrillic capital letter Abkhazian. Alright, sorry. Caucasian J. Cyrillic small letter Caucasian J. Cyrillic capital letter M with tail. Cyrillic small letter M with tail. We're almost there. Cyrillic small letter Palochka. Cyrillic capital letter A with brev. Cyrillic small letter A with brev. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna plug in my computer before I forget. I'm almost okay. Cyrillic capital letter A with diaresis. Cyrillic small letter A with diaresis. Cyrillic small ligature A, yeah. Cyrillic small ligature A, yeah. Cyrillic capital letter E with brev. Cyrillic small letter E with brev. Cyrillic capital letter schwa. Cyrillic small letter schwa. Cyrillic capital letter schwa with diaresis. Cyrillic small letter schwa with diaresis. Cyrillic capital letter J with diaresis. Cyrillic small letter J with diaresis. A. Oh, J with diaresis. Cyrillic capital letter Z with diaresis. Cyrillic small letter Z with diaresis. Cyrillic capital letter Abkhazian Z. Cyrillic small letter Abkhazian Z. Cyrillic capital letter E with macron. Cyrillic small letter E with macron. Cyrillic capital letter E with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter E with diaeresis. Cyrillic capital letter O with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter O with diaeresis. Cyrillic capital letter barred O. Cyrillic small letter barred O. Cyrillic capital letter barred O with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter barred O with diaeresis. Cyrillic capital letter A with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter A with diaeresis. I might be mixing up capital and small in some of these, but I don't care. I just need to get through this. Cyrillic capital letter U with macron. Cyrillic small letter U with macron. Cyrillic capital letter U with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter U with diaeresis. Cyrillic capital letter U with double acute. Cyrillic small letter U with double acute. Cyrillic capital letter J with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter J with diaeresis. Cyrillic capital letter G with descender. Cyrillic small letter G with descender. Cyrillic capital letter Yeru with diaeresis. Cyrillic small letter Yeru with diaeresis. Cyrillic capital letter Ye with stroke and hook. Cyrillic capital letter small letter Ye with stroke and hook. Cyrillic capital letter Ha with hook. Cyrillic small letter Ha with hook. Cyrillic capital letter Ha with stroke. Cyrillic small letter Ha with stroke. Are they? Oh. With stroke. Right, okay. Okay. Then we have more Cyrillic, and we move on to Armenian, and then it's just like script after script. We're getting to the good part. We're almost to the good part. Okay. Cyrillic capital letter Komide. Cyrillic small letter Komide. Cyrillic capital letter Komije. Cyrillic small letter Komije. Cyrillic capital letter Komije. Cyrillic small letter Komije. Sorry, Zie. Cyrillic capital letter Komi Zie. Alright, that's my cue to leave. That is the end of this stream.